What's up, y'all? It's the Gotcha Mogul here, and guess what? It's day 4. We're all farming, just spamming our resources to refill, get our gear. Everyone's probably hitting Centaur 8 or 9 right now, and you're wondering, what kind of gear should I keep? Right? What kind of gear game is this? Well, this game is very similar to Epic 7 in the sense that you need to focus on gear before you focus on characters. Your gears indicate what characters you will use because unfortunately, characters in this game do scale differently when it comes to their damage. Perfect example is our girl Phantom here. She scales off of speed. What does that mean? You need to look for speed gear. Then we have our girl Shura here. She scales off of health. Guess what? Oh, health and attack. You need to start looking for gears with high health and attack rolls. So, and guess what? If your gears don't roll that way, more than likely you can't use these characters. You can try, but you're not going to be using them effectively. So far, this is what I farmed. As you can see, I'm only really keeping gears that have gold rolls in them, as you can see by the gold indicator at the bottom right here. This is shown with the purple gear as well. Purple gears in this game are actually very good, contrary to Epic 7, where purple gears are bad because you're limited to rolls. In this game, gears are, I would say, equally as good to gold gears. So keep your purple gears as long as they have gold rolls in them, because this game is very quality gear intensive. Like even here, you see, I almost maxed out my inventory space. I keep maxing it out probably after every run, honestly, simply because there's just not as much space as you would think, right? You think, oh wow, I have 1,000 gears. I'm literally just feeding so much gear into each other just to upgrade them, because there's just not as many good gears as you may think that drops from these runs. So it's just a lot of fodder gear, and I'm not keeping any blue at all, simply unless they're like double gold roll, or unless I'm really scrapped for certain stats for my units and I just need to complete their set bonus, right? Um, I haven't gotten really any god rolls yet, and the ones that I have, I've like given it to my PvE team, right? So for Ginga, I've gotten this. This is like the kind of stats I'm looking for, right? If my pieces aren't looking like this, I'm probably not going to keep them. I'm very quality intensive. I haven't even done any PvP yet because everyone right now is just focused on gearing, right? It's the rush. It's the rush to endgame PvP. This is trash. This is decent. This is decent. This is okay, I guess. But for right now, it's just focusing on the quality of your gear, making sure that you're not wasting space on or upgrading gears that aren't going to stay for long. This is, I would say, almost decent gear. If one of these rolls were purple that were attack stat, I'd be good. Fortunately, this res got the purple, but it is good enough for me to use for right now as a filler gear. This is the kind of gear that I'm looking for my speed gears. Like these rolls, I'm looking for all of these on all my stats for Phantom specifically, so I could just cleave the mess out of people. So right now, it's okay if you feel like, oh, like I'm not getting any good gears. We're all there right now. Just keep farming. They over time. Remember, it's only day 4, week 1. You're going to get good gears over time, but those god rolls are going to be a pain to get, and the blue rolls are easily outclassed. I want to make that very, very clear. Blue rolls, like if you have rolls with blue in it, literally a gold roll is double the stats of a blue. So even if you have a lot of good blue rolls, those gold rolls, someone with just 2 gold rolls can still roll you. So I'm not keeping any gear that has like 4 blue rolls. They're not worth it at all. Like, because you can still easily be gear gap just from someone that focused on the quality of their gear instead of like the quantity of stats. Granted, like, someone just a bunch of 2 gold roll, like, unless it's specifically, oh, this is amazing. Yeah, this is what I need, right? But I keep getting these on like weird stats, status resistance. This one too, like these are the kind of stats I'm looking for, but on speed set. So, like Epic 7, speed is important in this game. Make sure that you mix a decent amount of speed into all of your characters so that they don't get uh, speed gap, where people are literally lapping you in PvP because you're too slow. Because when you look at some of your characters. Let's see. Like Shura is a bruiser, right? You're going to think, I need to build a lot of health. I need to build a lot of attack. Oh, because I built health, I might as well build defense too. And this is the right amount of thinking. The problem is 107 speed. And people in PvP, I would even say in mid-level PvP, are going to be running 200 speed units at the bare minimum. Meaning that they're taking 2 turns against your 1-turn Shura every time. Buffing themselves, doing whatever it takes, maybe CCing your team so you can't even take a turn. Like, you literally won't be able to do anything even if you have a really bulky team, if people are just speed gapping you. But let's say you threw in a good mix of speed where you focus on health, defense, attack, and you got her to like 150 speed. They won't be able to lap you as many times. So you'll get more time to just literally bulk one-shot them and they can't do anything. So this is how you should actually look at gear. You know, focus on the characters and their scaling requirements and just take it from there, right? If they're a CC kind of character, removes all buffs from the target and inflicts speed reductions. It's a CC character. I want to build a lot of accuracy. I want to debuff their team and put a lot of speed so I can debuff them before they debuff me. Kakuri actually has a really high speed stat. I didn't even realize that. So just focus on the kind of characters. Like your characters don't indicate how you're gonna play this game at all. Like, as you can see, all of these characters are just sitting here because I don't have the gear for them yet, and it's going to be a lot like that for a lot of your characters. So focus on the kind of gears you got. Use that to determine what characters you're going to use. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys for this video. It's just to give you some insight on how to look at your gear. Just be careful what gears you're dismantling, because you may think, oh, I don't have a character that can use this. But no, that's not the case at all. You're going to get a character that's going to use it. So keep the gear, because at the end of the day, the characters you currently have do not determine like the gears you decide to keep. The gears you decide to keep determine the characters that you decide to pull on, or the characters you decide to focus on. And yeah, I think that's the best way I can sum up this video. So you subscribe, leave a comment below. Please tell me I can improve on these videos. These videos are actually kind of fun to make. I made them as like a meme to like some guy in Discord. I'm actually enjoying doing this. So yeah, reach out to me if you have any questions. Bye.